Previously on Dream Team.
This league is the last place on earth I want to be. I just want to put myself in the shop window so I can get out of here as soon as possible. I came to you before the game. I told you not to play him. Don't do this to me. He knew there was a problem and chose to do nothing.
22 years I've been a manager. I've never been sacked. What way you break your duck?
This club's going to be vilified, so I'm left with a little choice. The only question mark really is you. Heads or tails?
You want the word, Eli?
I don't think that'll be necessary anymore. Keep up the good work.
Morning.
Can't believe it, eh? Being a fan of the club that pushed a player into killing himself. Doesn't make you proud, does it?
No.
Still, maybe at least you'll make him sit up and take notice, eh, Claude?
Maybe you will.
Dean Boyle, Shane Maguire Supporters Association. Before, I mean, I didn't know it was you. The stuff I was saying, just ignore.
No, you were right. I should have done something.
To be honest, I didn't think you still did that much with the club. Haven't seen you about the place this year.
Things change, mate. The way the club's run.
Telling me. Where we played last year, a band of brothers. Then when the club went down, the team actually stayed together. What happened?
Whatever it was, I let it. I stood by and let things change. Even though I knew it was wrong. I'm sorry, mate. I am sorry.
Don't be sorry. Do something about it.
Eli Knox.
Mr. Knox, I need to talk to you.
What's the news?
Listen, I've had an idea. Would it be possible to release some funds for a new player?
Lads! I spoke to Eli Knox this morning about our budget for the transfer window and he has given me £7 million. And I'm dedicating every penny of that £7 million to buying a player worthy to fill Clyde's boots and finish what he started in the Champions League. Boys, today I put this pledge to you. You go to Paris in 3 days and give PSG a game worthy of Clyde's memory. And I will get you a Super Dragon. Hello. No, Miss Moxham's gonna get back to me. Okay. Thank you, bye.
Good news about the 7 million.
Isn't it just?
Yeah, I can buy 5 quality championship players with that. Guarantee promotion, and we would have the best squad in the league.
It's not up to you no more, Don. I want a star player. My Super Dragon.
Don, mate.
How are you?
How's it going, man?
Good to see you.
There goes it, right?
That bad? Same out.
God save us for amateurs running football clubs.
Well, let's shoot.
We get £7 million for the owner for the next transfer window.
7 million? In that case, I've got a couple of kids you're really gonna love.
Ah, yeah. But Dean Boyle is not letting me touch a penny of it. He is going to blow the lot on some continental has-been. Now, can you see him going to Wigan on a wet Friday night?
You want to spend 7 million quid on a name?
Oh, listen, and if you've got anybody on the market, you keep your mouth shut. I don't want you making Dean Boyle look good.
No. This will make him look anything but good. You know, I look after Carlos Valdez. What to say he isn't happy at Juventus is an understatement. I've got Chelsea willing to take him on. But Juventus are asking silly money. 30 million yo-yos. Chelsea won't go that high, so stalemate. Now, say another club comes in with a low offer. Say, 7 million, just to get the bidding started.
And Carlos would respond by putting in a transfer request.
That's the lad.
And Capello would be practically forced into letting him go. Dino would be thinking he's coming here. And in his excitement, he'd spill it to the press.
And then Chelsea come in, outbid Harchester by a couple of mil. And your Wonder Boy's very public deal goes up in very public smoke.
And if Dino does make an offer, you guarantee me that Valdez will turn down the personal terms.
Oh, come on, Don. Can you see Carlos playing for Harchester? Look, we can make this work, man. You're happy, I'm happy. Carlos off to West London, very, very happy. And your bloke, Egos on Faceos.
Gets my vote. You know Sophia Moxon?
Oh, yeah.
Dean's got her working for the club. God knows why, you'd have been much better, man. Well, look, I'll give you your number, okay? You mention her boy to him. We'll get the ball rolling, eh? Okay.
Happy days.
Cheers.
Hey, Bert. Do you reckon it's true now? He's bringing in someone major.
Seeing is believing. We need him for Wednesday. PSG are going to take us apart.
You just remember to bring your passport this time, mate, yeah?
We don't joke about that. Champions League games we take very, very seriously.
But not nearly so seriously as we take championship games. Do I have to remind you that PSG is not the only game we're playing this week? Saturday, midday, we have a 6-pointer against Wigan.
Wigan. PSG.
Listen, I helped build that side last season. And I'm telling you now, Wigan may not be the bigger game for Tommy Valentine, but it is the bigger game for this club. And come the end of the season, this one game could make or break us. Promotion. Or another year sweating it out in the lower leagues.
He's right, boys. We need to be looking for automatic promotion.
We need to be looking getting past the group stage. I mean, you were Dino yesterday.
Whatever gung-ho speech Boyle made, I am still your manager. And I am telling you, the championship games take priority. And I will be basing my team selection for PSG on who I need fresh and fit for the Wigan game.
You reckon?
Carlos Valdez wants to come to Harchester. Now you're talking. How come?
His agent says that he's desperate to get out. My guess is because Capella's new at Juve. Some of the players are bound to be unsettled.
You're a genius?
I like to think so. So, anyway, I will leave you to have a look through that and decide whether or not you really want to proceed.
Oh, I can tell you the answer to that one already.
What's this about prioritising Wigan over PSG? What? Barker's just told us that he's basing his team selection for PSG on who he wants for the next championship match. So who do you think he's going to be resting on Wednesday night? Just because the matches are 2 days apart.
2 days? Well, he has got a point.
What? You told us yesterday that we're playing PSG in memory of Clyde. How are you going to do that with a half-strength side?
If we do have to play those games that close together, then we are going to be in trouble. The players will never be rested enough. We can't mess up against Wigan. We're going to have to move the Wigan game.
Mr. Borsche Maguire for you.
Ah, Shay, good to see you again, mate.
How's you, mate? I'm in Mr. Borg.
Dean, look, I've called you in because I need a favour, okay? But if you don't mind waiting for the explanation until somebody else gets here...
You wanted to see me?
Tommy Valentine? Oh, my God.
Tommy, Shay Maguire. He's from the committee of our Supporters Association. Big fan of Clyde Connolly. Shay, you'll recognise Tommy.
Hi.
Hi. Jesus.
Now, I need some help from the both of you. Got to fix your congestion. PSG Wednesday, Wigan Saturday. Need to get the Wigan game moved.
You weren't kidding when you said you wanted to change things around here.
Now, if I go to the Football League on my own at this short notice, they're going to laugh in my face. So I need some public support from the players and from the fans, getting across the message that we're doing this to honour Clyde. I hope neither of you have got plans tonight. You have now.
Sky Sports, come on.
Tommy, Shay, thanks for coming at such short notice.
Anything we can do in the memory of Clyde? I know I speak for all the lads.
Take a seat. I've just got to do a short intro, then we're straight across to the callers on the phones. It's usual format, you know what we're doing. Good evening and welcome to your On Sky Sports. Tonight's subject, Championship versus Champions League. As fans will know, Harchester Chief Exec Dean Boyle has petitioned the Football League to move Saturday's fixture against Wigan to allow his players time to recover from their Champions League match against Paris Saint-Germain. Tommy, Shay, we're straight across to the callers.
Is it true that if Wigan can't be moved, Don Barker will send a weakened side to Paris?
All the lads agree that our priority has to be the Champions League after the tragic death of Clyde during our last match against PSG.
You agree with that, Shay?
Yeah, the Supporters Association are right behind the lads on this one. The Wigan game's important, but we can't put out a weakened team because of that. I mean, that would be an insult to the memory of a great player.
Clyde Connolly was, a huge favourite of yours. What was it about him that made him so special?
Well, I loved his spirit, man. I mean, he had a great sense of humour. That time when he mooned to the cameras and ended up on the front pages, I mean, I laughed so much. In fact, I love the guy so much that I'm going to get a tattoo in his memory.
What kind of tattoo?
I'm going to get his name put on my heart, on my backside, like.
Moron.
I'm going to get the scores of all the Champions League results put on underneath it. So some of you and the lads better make each one a winner.
Unless they play me, you won't have a winter tattoo on your arse.
Hey, I was watching that.
Please don't let Tommy V wind you up, Dad.
No player of mine disrespects me on national TV. Tommy Valentine has got to go.
I'm sure I can sort something out. I mean, when have you ever set me a problem I couldn't solve? Look, my meeting's arrived, Donald. I'll keep you posted. Dino, good to see you, kid. And this must be the lovely Sophia. I can see why you enjoy doing business.
I've just had a phone call as I left the office. Now, Juventus were practically laughing at our offer we made Valdez. To me, that sounds like a pretty resounding no.
Dino, come on. You've got more nous than that. Standard negotiating procedure. They always knock back the first offer.
Yeah? Well, the problem is there's no money to make a second offer.
And you're not going to need it. Look, I'm tipping you the wink here. But tomorrow morning, Carlos Valdez is going to be putting in a transfer request.
You're kidding? Because of us? Why would he want to come to Harchester?
The world will know he's unsettled. And Juve will have to be more reasonable.
Unsettled at Juventus is one thing. Wanting to come to a Championship English side, that's another. Why Harchester?
Because he wants guaranteed first-team football. And he wants to play in Europe. Happy days.
We may not even make it out of the group stages.
Oh, that's negative thinking, Sophia. We don't do that no more. Believing is achieving, ain't that right, Mr. Brooks?
If I was you, I'd listen to my chief exec, my dear.
So, did he buy it?
Well, the girl was a bit suspicious, but your lad, tell you what, he gives Forrest Gump a run for his money, doesn't he?
And what about our other problem? Valentine. Any thoughts?
When you see what I have got, you're going to kiss me feet and call me a genius.
Go sit down, you.
Okay. Look, Carlos is currently at Juve, right? Valentine is currently on loan from Chelsea to you lot, yeah? Okay. So Chelsea offer 7 million for Valdez. Throw in Valentine to sweeten the deal. Everybody gets what they want. So Carlos gets to go to Chelsea. You get rid of Valentine, who's always wanted to play in Serie A. I get you a championship midfielder to take his place, and your lad Boyle looks even dafter than ever, because not only has he failed to nab Valdez, he's also lost Valentine in the process. Hopefully, Tommy's agent is so grateful about his move to Chelsea that she falls in bed with yours truly. Now, is that a plan? Or is that a plan?
That'll do.
That tattoo thing, I like your style.
Not half as much as I like yours, mate. You're a legend.
Oh, look, I'm going for a drink. Why don't you come with me to Studs, Viv Wright's bar? I can introduce you to all the lads.
Oh, amazing. I mean, yeah, I'd love to. It's just...
If you've got other plans, it's fine.
No, I was just wondering if I can bring the wife along.
Sure you can. Why not? Come on.
All right, Tommy.
Oh, shit. This is Lee Presley.
All right.
Vivian Wright.
Where?
Ryan Naismith.
Yeah. All right, mate. This is the missus, Michelle.
Tommy Valentine.
I know who you are.
Well then, let's get the lady a drink.
Is the tattoo guy?
Yeah, sure. Tattooist is over there with the photographer. Are you sure you're ready for this?
My shy is ready for anything.
Hey boys, I bet you Clyde never seen himself here, eh?
How does it look, lads?
Little toe rags on someone's arse. Amazing.
You happy with him getting a tattoo?
Why not? He's happy with mine.
You've got tattoos?
Want to see them? We'd have to go somewhere more private.
But your husband's just across the room.
So?
Oh, shame, mate. This isn't what it looks like.
You rev her up all you want, mate. Somebody gets to ride her home.
Dean Boyle's campaign to ease Harchester's fixture congestion got a shot in the behind today, and the huge public interest is going to be difficult for the Football League to ignore. And more positive news for Harchester's chief executive, as his surprise bid for the Argentinian star Carlos Valdez seems to be taken very seriously by the Juventus player.
Is Carlos Valdez really happy to settle for championship football?
My representative talks to English clubs. No comment.
Well, coded words, but the meaning seems pretty clear. Harchester could be on the way to the biggest signing the Championship has seen.
It's happening. It's really happening.
I'm sorry I doubted you. I'll get on to Joel and start talking personal terms.
You beauty were getting Valdez.
I'm Dean.
Oh my God.
I
am so sorry. Come in.
Mr. Boyle, I've got the press office on the phone for you.
Yeah, thanks. I'll take it near, Julie.
I'll get on to Joel and start.
Dean Boyle.
That is quality. Settle down. Right, this is our last training session before PSG tomorrow. And I do not intend wasting it talking about drivel.
Okay, lads! Tommy V. What a team. Now, I've got the Football League on the run. They're getting back to me this morning. And I can announce Carlos Valdez is coming to Harchester. Promised you the Super Dragon, didn't I? Scouts! Now, no more wasting time. Everyone out on that pitch. Come on!
You want to be manager now?
Sorry, Don.
This just came from the Football League, sir.
They're not going to move the Wigan game.
Gather round! Okay. I've just heard at the Football League I've made a response to Valentine's campaign.
What, are they going to change it or what?
The Wigan game will not be moved.
Come on.
All right, settle down, settle down. Come on. Now, I've held off making my final decision who plays tomorrow. I'm sure you already know what I'm about to say. Wigan is the game that gets my priority. Valentine, Presley, I'm saving you for Saturday. You will not be travelling to France tonight.
But I'm fit to play both. You can't be serious.
Never been more serious in my life, son. Now, those of you that are coming, the bus will leave in 3 hours' time. And for those of you that are staying behind, appreciate the time off. Get a good night's sleep and prepare yourself for Saturday.
What about Clyde?
Well, I certainly won't be fielding him.
We're supposed to be playing for him. You're happy just to shove on a few reserves in a memorial game for a kid you drove to suicide.
Aren't you the hypocrite?
Pardon?
This isn't about Clyde Conlon. This is about Tommy Valentine. This is about your Champions League shop window, and you don't care what you used to get it.
That's not true.
Oh, isn't it? So would you be getting your fans to have their arses tattooed to get you to Wigan, son?
Hey, just thought I'd come wish you luck.
Need more than luck, mate.
Huh?
When the league turned down our campaign, Gaffer decided to prioritise Wigan.
He's leaving you at home? I don't believe it. What about Clyde? This game's for him.
Trust me. I've had the conversations, and as far as this one goes, it's the end of the road.
Great. Everybody's here. Except the driver. Anyone seen the driver? Come on, we need to get a move on. Finally. Let's go.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Pour away.
Joe,
Hello.
hadn't realised this was a dinner meeting.
Well, you're not on a diet, are you? That's the last thing you need.
I'm not on a diet.
Good, because I've already ordered. The Chateaubriand here is fantastic. I'm sure you're going to love it.
Thanks. So, you all heard the good news about Carlos's transfer request? Very excited to meet the man himself.
Try the wine. It's a really good year. Chateau Margaux, 1982.
But anyway, in the meantime, I thought you and I could get the outline of the personal terms straight. You know we're going to have a problem matching the wages he's on at Juventus. But if he keeps his image right...
He's still going to want his full 30k.
Rochester can't afford that.
Look, Sophie, come on, let's forget the business. Enjoy the meal. Thanks very much. I was thinking, if you're going to PSG at the weekend, why not come on my jet?
Joel, I'm going to have to give Dean Ball some assurance that he's going to be sitting down with Valdez sometime in the near future.
Oh, come on, Soph. Let's not play games. And we both know where that deal's headed.
What do you mean?
Have you not spoken to Chelsea?
Well, they were calling me, but...
Go for it. Don't mind me.
Sophia Moxham? Juventus want Tommy? No, sure, I'll pass on the good news. Thanks.
And you don't have to say thanks. It's my pleasure.
This is going to make Dean look like a fool.
Hang on. That's the turn off for East Midlands Airport. Oi, driver! We're going the wrong way. What? Hey, isn't it? That's Shay, right? The guy with the Connolly tank.
Then what's he doing behind the wheel?
Any fan of Connolly's is bound to be nuts.
Son, the airport is that way. You get in the next roundabout, you come off and you head back.
Right, that won't be possible.
Yeah, why's that?
We seem to be missing a couple of players. I thought we'd drive around till they're ready to be picked up.
Don't be daft, son. You're way outnumbered here.
You're not going to rugby tackle me while we're doing 60 miles an hour on an A road. All I'm going to do is drive around this ring road till you let me pick up Valentine and Presley.
Dean, it's done. We have a problem here.
I swear, I didn't have a clue he was going to pull a stunt like this.
Michelle Maguire?
Michelle, did they explain when they called we do have a bit of an emergency?
I'm so sorry. This is typical Shay. He just goes a bit mental, gets stuff in his head, and does stupid things like this.
Well, do you know whether he had this planned?
Look, he just wants me and Lee to play tomorrow. That's understandable enough.
No, we can't back down on that now. He's only going to make things worse. Look, Michelle, what I need you to do is speak to your husband. If we don't put an end to this quickly, he could end up in prison. Now, none of us want that, do we? Do we? Yeah.
Mr. Ball, you need to watch the TV.
The coach?
So, Joel, we've heard the gossip. Let's hear the truth. You're acting for Carlos Valdez in the UK.
Yeah, and I'm happy to report that Juventus accepted an offer for Carlos from Chelsea this afternoon. He's always wants to play for the Blues, and of course, we're with Marino, so happy days.
Even Abramovich, though, must be going to run out of money to spend on footballers at this rate.
I couldn't possibly comment. Fortunately, we were able to reach an agreement that made both sides happy, and as part of that, Chelsea midfielder Tommy Valentine will be going the other way and join Juventus when his loan deal with Harchester ends at the end of the month.
So that's the Harchester connection. There were rumours, weren't there, that Valdez might come to Harchester?
I think we both know that's incredibly wishful thinking.
I was at dinner with Joel. I just heard.
Don't even try and pretend you weren't involved. Your client gets the move he always wanted.
I swear to you.
I trusted you. Who's going to take me seriously after this? And with your boy Tommy's mate holding me first team to ransom on a coach.
What?
Mate, I know you think you're doing me a favour, but you're not.
Tommy, I need to speak to you. If you put him up to this, you're crazy. You don't even need to play in the Champions League anymore. Juventus is signing you.
Oh my God.
Look, is there any way we can use this to talk that man down?
Bloody hell. What do you mean they're selling you?
You're gonna kill the whole team in his head!
Okay, kill us.
What the hell are you doing? Someone stop this guy using the phone while he's driving.
That's the least of our worries. Bloody club. No, you don't understand. This is a good thing. Carlos Valdez is coming to Harchester to replace me.
No, he's not.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dino pulled it out the bag. Look, when I'm in Turin, you can come out and see us. I'll bring the wife.
I'll get you both season tickets, all expenses paid.
You should really do that.
We're mates, yeah.
I'll look after you. Come on, bring the coach back and we'll go out and have some champagne. I'll even bring Lee Presley along. Come on. What'd you say?
Okay, Tommy B, I trust you.
Where are you taking us now?
We're there.
Yeah.
I want him jailed for this. You got this moron involved in Valentine. You and your half-arsed publicity schemes. I hold you responsible for all of this.
I didn't know he was a maniac.
My team are disrupted. They're late. God knows what they're going to be like by the time they play tomorrow.
I was only trying to make things better.
Well, you have made things a damn sight worse. Stop messing in things you don't understand. You're no fit to run this club, son. You're a joke.
Oi, Cristal, yeah, 4 glasses and put another one on ice for after, yeah? Nothing but the best for you, mate, after what you did for us today. You know, I really appreciate it, yeah? You know, no one's ever stolen a coach from me before.
I'd do it again if I thought it was going to get you on that pitch tomorrow.
Oh, there's no chance of that, mate. But next time you see me play, we'll both be in Italy.
Yeah. To be mates.
To be
mates. Just one more. You're not going to leave the rest of us to finish this bottle, are you?
Actually, I don't feel so good.
Look, mate, he's gone. I'm gonna call it a night.
What? Oh, it's not the end of the night already.
Who said I was going anywhere? Reception can order him a cab, right?
Well, how are you going to get home?
I sort of had other plans.
Yeah, but Barker's right. I'm a clown. I messed up moving the Wigan game. I made a public fool out of myself with Carlos Valdez. Super Dragon. Yep. Well done. Tommy's going to Juventus. Great midfield we're going to have. PSG are going to murder us tomorrow. Some tribute. I'm sorry. Jesus, why can't I get on right? Where do I go from here? Mo. Speaking. What? When did this happen? You're telling me Wigan don't even have 16 fit players? No. Will we be happy to postpone? No problem. Thanks for letting us know. Thank you, God. Get me Don Barker on the line now. It's an emergency. Tell the hotel to wake him up if they have to. I need more flights booked. Valentine and Presley first available. No, phone the boys first, tell them to drop everything and get straight to the airport. Don, Dean, you'll never guess what's just happened. The Football League have postponed Saturday's game. No, half the Wigan squad have came down, conjunctivitis. They can't field the team. I'm getting Tommy and Lee sent over straight away. We can still win this game.
Mr. Boyle, Lee Presley's on his way, but Tommy's just not answering.
What?
Tommy, get out of bed, get your clothes on. Wigan's cancelled, you're going to Paris. Well, come on. Get rid of the tart and meet me downstairs in 5 minutes. I've got a cab waiting with the engine running. Come on!
What time is it? Jesus, Shay could be up already. He's going to go mad.
Can Harchester further improve their Champions League hopes here in Paris? Well, following the Football League's late decision to postpone the Wigan game, scheduled for Friday, manager Don Barker, who'd initially rested Lee Presley and Tommy Valentine for this match, has issued a last-minute call for the pair to travel.
All right, lads. Curtis, you'll be leading the line on your Todd. The rest of you know the score, right?
Yeah. Sorry, the late. Flight delays, but they're here now.
Mate, I was actually starting to think I was going to have to do some work out there. At least now you can keep their keeper busy.
I never thought I was going to say this, but good to see you, boy.
I'm so glad you're here, man. Now we're going to storm it. I did we've been up today. Easy.
I'll leave it to you. I know we're going to win this game. God's on our side.
You're the one that wants to play so much. Well, you'd better show me that all that stuff you put us through was worth it. Now, I'll expect you to play out your skin out there, or I will want to know the reason why. Clear?
As crystal.
Another huge European night for Harchester United, away to Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. PSG, of course, who once had Curtis Alexander on their books, but sold him to Harchester in 2002. Rumours abound that Tommy Valentine on the right of the shot there is a possible transfer target for Juventus. But how important will the presence of Valentine and Presley be tonight for Harchester United? As we take a look at Don Barker's starting 11, they both play after their late call-up. The only change from the team that beat PSG at home is following the death of Clyde Connolly. Charlie James is drafted in for a debut in midfield.
Mr. Lux, can I have a word? In private.
Neil, it's about to kick off.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
It will be Paris Saint-Germain to kick off. Last minute words from Alexander to Presley, and Tommy Valentine will look to be a key component in the Harchester midfield. It's a hostile environment inside the PSG stadium for Harchester, who immediately give possession to the home side. Ball played out to Pauletta. Tommy Valentine, who struggled to get back with him there, looking to feed the run of Lupoa. Good chance of PSG, and Viv right down to make a smart save in the opening seconds here. Good start for the French.
I gave you 7 million and you messed that up. You gave Valdez to Chelsea on a plate, made us look stupid. Why would I give you even more money?
I'm telling you, we can still get him. Look, I'm not a religious man, but something happened last night. A sign. Clyde, wherever he is, wants this to happen.
Now you're worrying me.
Okay. Then make a bet for it. Double or quits. If I win, you give me the 14 million to bid for Valdez.
And if you lose?
You can take back the 7 million you've already given me. We'll make no transfers at all. We'll have to settle for loan signings and freebies until the summer.
And we're betting on what?
How about who gets the first corner?
Here's Bernard Mendy for Paris Saint-Germain, faced by Valentine, and well, that was cynical from Tommy Valentine. He's appealing, but frankly sluggish and looking well off the pace. Tommy Valentine, as Harchester remain very much on the back foot, quickly taking free kick, and they're really stretched here. Harchester, whoa, that was close, and that was a big let-off for Harchester.
I'll take PSG.
Oh, you have little faith.
Have you noticed? The ball's hardly been out of our half so far.
So, is it a bet?
You're lost, son. Let's get out there and watch some football.
Come on, boys.
This could be the quickest 7 million I ever won.
Paris Saint-Germain free kick. Driven forward, looking towards Pauletta. Taylor, he's given that one away. Once again, Harchester were looking exposed in midfield. Not sure where Valentine's playing tonight. Mendy forward. Now, has that gone out for a corner? It looked like it, but no. Harchester got lucky. And they begin to knit something together through those midfield areas where they haven't really found any rhythm at all. Fortunate to be on terms. Once again, it's Mendy who's been a real threat down this right-hand side for Paris Saint-Germain. Takes on Danny Sullivan. Brilliant from Mendy. Whoa, superb save from Viv Wright. And he prevented the corner. But Mendy willing to get forward again from that right-back position. Now Harchester beginning to knit something together. Hammond's ball forward.
Go on, you little beauty. Do it for Clyde.
Presley! Oh! Will it go out for the corner? Harchester appealing for it via Curtis Alexander. It is a corner.
Oh, yes! Get in, you little beauty! You son of a beauty! Get in!
Thank you so much.
So I guess you got your money, son.
And now, will you excuse me? I'm just going to go and sign a player.
Now?
No time like the present.
It's Mendy's throw. And there is the half-time whistle, and Harchester have been poor, particularly Valentine and Presley, who really haven't been to the pace of the game at all. They're lucky to be on terms. 0-0 at the break.
You're the lot who wanted this to be some kind of Connolly memorial. So how come I'm the only one playing, eh?
Grieve. What is that? You are off. I do not need people whose minds are only half on the job because they're on the way to Juventus. And I'm finding you a week's wages for being drunk before a game.
What, didn't?
Don't insult my intelligence, son. I can smell it coming off you. And I'm finding you another week for getting him drunk and all.
It's done.
What they say?
I've stalled the Chelsea deal. That's the main objective right now. They said to call me back in the morning.
What do you mean you've stalled the Chelsea deal?
Well, not that it's any of your business, but I've upped our bid for Carlos Valdez to 14 million. Chelsea aren't keen to match it. They've got other plans. So from what I hear, your boy Tommy Valentine won't be packing his bags for Italy quite as soon as he thinks.
Excuse me.
No. Excuse me.
Well, but for some crucial saves from Viv Wright in the first half, Harchester United would be behind in this Champions League game. As it is, they're 0-0 with Paris Saint-Germain, but Don Barker has made a bold move and taken off Tommy Valentine at the break. Frankly, that is no surprise. He was very poor, and he's brought on Alex O'Brien. Hammond finding Taylor.
Heard you out drinking till 3 in the morning. Found in bed with some tart. Suppose you thought you didn't have to bother anymore, not now you've got what you wanted. Well, the deal's off, Tommy.
What?
Valdez's agents just told me he's not going to Chelsea and you're not going anywhere.
Less than a minute to go. Now can Harchester pinch all 3 points in this Champions League match? Lee Presley over the free kick. One in a dangerous area. James almost poked it over the line. Alexander denied. Oh, it was so close. Tyson now, and his shot is charged down. And twice there, Harchester so close to a late goal, which surely would have won it. Now they have to hold their concentration. Paris Saint-Germain coming forward with some menace here. They look towards Paoletta. A real chance and a goal! Paris Saint-Germain have won this Champions League match, surely now. Don Barker furious. Viv Wright left exposed again. And the Portuguese international Paoletta hammered the ball into the back of the Harchester net. The key to this match has been Harchester's lack of legs in midfield. It's let them down badly, and that's it. It's all over. Paris Saint-Germain are deserved winners of this Champions League game. Harchester can have no complaints. Don Barker will be frustrated, but frankly they didn't deserve anything, and they are bottom of the group. And the blame for this defeat not only down to the players, but the Harchester board and Chief Executive Dean Boyle can expect to receive their fair share of the criticism.
Wasn't much of a tribute, was it? Still, maybe it's a good thing Tommy's going to Juventus. Things will be different when Valdez gets here.
Valdez isn't coming, Dean.
But I've stole the Chelsea deal.
It doesn't matter. Valdez was never coming to Harchester.
Well, Juventus have accepted the bid.
But he'll never accept the personal terms. He doesn't want a championship side. Look, Joel Brooks just used you to get the price down to something that Chelsea would be prepared to pay. It's quite common in football, really. They just used you to open the bidding low.
No. I'm not that I am that stupid.
You're not stupid. You did something bold. The French have a saying for it. Coup de foudre. It means lightning strike. Like a moment of madness.
Leave me alone, Sophia. I mean it. Coming soon on Dream Team.
Wish we could spend more time together. I've got a husband in case you forgot.
Well, why don't I fly him out early? While they're living it up, we can spend some quality time together. We look forward to seeing you play in Italy.
We just got engaged.
I'm Dean Boyle and I'm with Harchester United.
Dino!
Fletch?
It's all about belief. Do you believe the Dragons can do it?
Yes, I believe.